whip, Flocko, bar, switch.
Welcome to Slime Sessions, bitches. We got Corrupt Nick, Corrupt Tony. What's up, bros?
What's good, man?
How you doing?
Yo, we coolin'. We're at home, trying to stay active, trying to stay sane. You feel me? So, Corrupt Kid, how did that happen? What did you guys, figure out, or when did you guys figure out it's Corrupt Kid? That's the brand name.
Yeah, so this goes back to maybe February 2019.
Yeah.
Me
Okay.
and Nate was just like discussing like names for a brand because we want to start a brand. So we like spent weeks on it, and then maybe in March we decided on Corrupt Kid, and then in April we started making some jeans, and then May was like the first collection we started. I feel like
You said May?
May of 2019.
Yeah, last year, yeah.
Wow. And just how'd you guys come up with the name, and like why'd you decide Corrupt Kid is like a culture of its own or whatever it is?
And Tony, you want to take that one?
Yeah, so I mean, Corrupt Kid's not like, we're not saying we're Corrupt Kid. It's like everything around us is corrupt, and we're just like products of that.
Okay.
So I feel like
That's pretty dope, though. I fuck with that.
yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, and
I don't
Tony, we've been into like clothes and shit since like freshman, sophomore year of high school. Like I met Antonio because we used to do like shoe deals and shit.
Yeah.
Like we were both into like reselling kicks. Like we'd go to like Boston Got Sold and shit. I used to run a sneaker event, and then we got into fashion like probably like junior year of high school because we would have like the kicks, but then we'd have like a whack fit on. Then we got into fashion, and then ever since like probably like 4 years ago, we've just been talking about like creating a brand and just like starting to make clothes. And then last year we just like said fuck it and just started.
Shit. And then did you guys just invest all your money, or how'd you guys go about the finances of it?
So I had an internship all last summer, so I was getting bread through that, and I just bought a sewing machine for like $100. And I don't know, people always message us about that too. They're like, how'd you get started? Like, what are the startup costs? And I'm like, honestly, dude, you just got to get like a sewing machine and just like bust your ass and just start doing it.
Word.
And Antonio has I don't know if it's still going, but he has an auto detailing business, so he was making hella bread through that.
Bet.
that stopped though. That's what I started. Like that was my first business before, and then I really got into clothes. And I don't know, every single penny I make, I just goes right back to the business. Nate can say the same for himself too.
Yeah, for sure. We both just dropped a bag today.
Yo, I seen the mask too. You guys had Powerpuff design mask.
Yeah.
That shit's lit. Like, and it's the time for that.
That's a collab with my boy Gene Tunes.
Yeah.
Gene
Chicago.
Tunes.
Yeah.
Shout out Gene Tunes. Yo, those shits are lit.
Right. Yo, today we just copped embroidery machines though.
Embroidery.
Yeah.
We're gonna level up.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. That's a new level right there.
So like,
Thanks.
how do we make bread off this shit? It's like, not really, because it just goes straight back into like what we're making, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever we just made off that last drop is going right back into materials and like machines and shit.
And that's how you build it though. The creativity just keeps going. You invest more. It's dope.
It kind of sucks right now just being quarantined up because we can't go out and like look for designs and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna actually ask, like, how do you guys go about still creating ideas and getting those materials?
Everything's being ordered online right now, which it slows it down a little bit, but it still works.
Yeah.
I mean, quarantine itself is like feels the same for me because I've it's always like been stuck in the house and working, so it's no different for me. The only difference is like trying to get the stuff. But
Yeah, and definitely it just sucks because like the turnaround time is just longer now.
Oh, yep. But you were saying earlier, Tony, like when you're online though, you seen like the most sales recently. You think like more people are just home and like fuck it, like I want to buy some shit like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like before quarantine, we were at like 3,000 followers. Now we're almost at 7K in a matter of like a few weeks. And then the orders we've had, like the amount of sales and numbers this year is already like past all of 2019.
I think it's just because like also just because like our like if you look back at our posts, it's like the past 10 or like 12 posts, we've kind of just leveled up. Like our shit's just like on a different wave than what it was on before. Like, I remember
Shit.
back at like the turn of the year, like December, January, we were like, fuck, I don't think we're gonna get to like 1,000 followers at the end of the year. And now we're at like almost 7K. So
Yo,
I
nah, more
really, like the grind, man.
more, yeah, like more kudos to y'all because you guys like it's a quick come up. You know, people are noticing it, and definitely I've seen it. Just the denim material, the way you guys like have that. I don't know, like the feature you guys do. I don't even know how to describe it because it's so new and like people don't do that. So
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like people think that this shit happens overnight, but it definitely does not happen overnight. Like, we've been grinding for this shit for a while.
exactly.
I mean, January 2020, we hit 2K. And then
Right.
since January, we've almost hit 7K, which is, like, insane because, I don't know. Like, the past year, almost a year, we've been grinding so much, and it's only been, like, 2,000 followers. In the past, like, 3 months, we've gained, like, 5,000 followers.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. And I was gonna ask too. Like, I noticed your main product or your main thing you do is the jeans. Did you guys just know that, or did it come like naturally as you went on?
I mean, it's always started with just jeans, but, like, it was kind of just, like, self-taught. I mean, we
Okay.
knew we wanted to do jeans, but, like, we just kind of taught ourselves, like, how to do it.
Yeah.
It's like kind of the medium that we both fuck with the most.
Mhm.
It's just denim.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, like, our first drop that we had, we dropped 2 different tees, and they sold fine. Like, they were all right, but the jeans were just, like, it just came natural. Like, we both just, like, fuck with the jeans heavy.
Yeah.
It's easy to make a fit with jeans, too. It's like you get a hard pair of jeans, some nice kicks, and then just, like, you throw, like, a hoodie on.
You're
just-
straight. Yeah. And those are so like vibrant too. The way it's made, it's like you can easily just rock that in a simple ass t-shirt and you're still fly.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. So AF1s, a tee.
Yep. Slight shit. And right now I see definitely the culture of it too. Just like I don't know, it gives me like these rad vibes. Like they're just like I don't know, like the way it just presents itself is like, yo, fuck you. Like these shits are so fly, and the way you did like the jean material, like you rip it. Like how do you guys even do that?
So, like the distressing,
Yeah. I guess that's the word for it.
we kind of just, like, learned a little bit of secrets along the way, I feel like.
That's kind of a trade secret right there.
Yeah.
A trade secret?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I understand. You can't let those shits out.
Yeah, no, we get a lot of DMs about, like, how we distress hearts and stuff and shapes into our jeans, and that was just, like, a lot of practice, a lot of, like, trial and error on that, pretty much. But
And like YouTube videos, like there's so
Oh.
much information on YouTube that like
Bro.
people just don't want to look up themselves. Like they're just lazy.
Yo, I feel that, like, that's facts. I look up YouTube for everything. Like, if I don't know how to do this, like, not to put it out there, but I'm trying to grow some weed right now. And I'm like, yo, how do I do this shit, bro? YouTube tells me everything from start to finish. I'm like, oh, I'm chilling.
There's so much content on YouTube, and people just don't want to like search for it themselves.
yeah, at the beginning,
People would be like,
Yeah,
"What guy do you use?" It's like, bro, like just Google it.
Just research, man. You'll find it. That
no,
shit's-
yeah, at the beginning, me and Nate was always wondering, like, how do these people do these things? Like, the people that already started making the jeans and everything.
Yep.
We were like, how do they do this? So then, like, no one told us, so we had to go out and figure out our own and try and research, and so, I don't know.
Hey, I mean, you guys definitely found the key. You found your
Yeah.
mix, and that's dope. And what about like downfalls? Like, were there points in this time where you guys felt like, damn, like I don't know if I still want to do this, or did you have any like demotivating times?
A lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
mean, there's been a couple of times, especially at the beginning, where we're just like, I feel like when we didn't really have another purpose for the jeans other than just to make money, and like the sales weren't there. But now it's like, now at this point, it's like we're making money, but like the money doesn't even mean anything. We're really trying to like get a big platform so that we can just make an impact.
What makes it so dope? And I'm gonna ask you too, like, how do you guys feel you're different from other brands? But like from what I see, just the way that you guys combine different materials, that by itself is just such a distinct factor. It's like, you know, you can have plaid and then all send it to regular t-shirt, or you know what I'm saying, like I seen one of the shirts, it was like that Dev was wearing on his pics, and I thought that shit was lit. And then like the jeans, so how do you think you guys compare to other jean artists or other people? What makes yours like better?
I mean, we got a lot of friends doing the same thing. Not the same thing, but like designing jeans.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. Like, we try to stay as different as possible. And that's just like, I try not to look at other people too much. I feel like it's just try to stay in my own lane. And just,
Yeah,
I
I
think
wouldn't
that's
even
the
say
best
we're
way.
like better than anybody else. It's just that we're like different. Like, we're just trying to like be different than everybody else. Like, we got friends that are all kind of just in this underground area, and all their shit's hard. Like, it's just we all kind of just have a different style or like sub style
Yep.
that we're just fucking rocking with.
What do you think the influence is gonna be like?
To be honest, I don't think we got that far ahead. I mean, we still having fun with it. We're just like making clothes every day and just posting Instagram and you see where it goes. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to be in Fashion Week and shit. Like, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be, bro.
Just like
something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know, like when I see it, it is very like astounding to me. Like even when I was talking to Mac before meeting you guys, I was like, yo, like, you know, I would always want to know. I always like thought, yo, Nate or Dev, like if they're linked up with them, I definitely gotta ask them what's up with that, cause that shit's lit. But I think it's a very like strong influence that you guys are just doing something yourselves, like something you made up. A lot of people, you know, don't really have, you know, courage to just put money into something and let it grow, you know.
A lot of it is just like we had free time, so like why not just do something with that free time?
Might as well, yeah. Be productive and do something that you enjoy.
Like, it started off as like a side hustle, like we were gonna make money just like on the side, and it's definitely grown into like I like come home every day and I'm like I want to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like sitting in class and I'm like thinking of designs that I'm gonna do. Like,
that's passion though. That's passion.
oh yeah, for sure, and it's definitely like grown into that.
Nah, that's dope. That means you reach like the bridge, like you cross the bridge that is probably the most struggling of like, all right, this is like an everyday struggle, or this is an everyday like passion. I enjoy doing it.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's fact. Like, I stay up late working. Like, I get anxiety when, like, I don't have a design, or, like, I don't know, sometimes I go to bed at, like, 4 or 5 in the morning just to work because I get, like, my anxiety goes up too high.
You said your anxiety?
Yeah, I get anxious when I'm not working on clothes, so, like, I just...
What other things do you keep yourself occupied with to, like, try and, I guess, not stay anxious?
Music. Just like listen to music.
Listening to some Dev Stacks.
Oh, yep. Shout out Dev Stacks. He's up in the building.
He's on live?
Yeah, he was on the live. Yeah, he just came. What up, Dev? What up, Mock? Jose. Nady Baby up in here, too.
No word.
Yeah, what's up, what's up? Oh, Dev said LMAO. But, yo, just speaking about music, like, what music brought y'all here too? Because there's definitely like some artists you listen to that gets you going.
Man, Antonio, you want to go first on this one?
You gotta think about it, bro. I thought you would have been quick to answer about that.
I mean, it's just like so many. Like, I don't know. Like, I listen to like hella different shit, like underground type shit.
Oh, yep. Nobody heard of.
It's just like a different, it's like a niche market.
Hey, bro, whatever gets you going, music is powerful.
I listen to like hella shit Antonio listens to. Like, I listen to Keed and Got It and shit, and like Young Thug, obviously. But like, I don't know. Recently, I feel like both of us have hella been into like Isaiah. I've been listening to Dev a lot just because like I love supporting my friends that do this.
Oh, word.
I got a lot of friends in Worcester that make music, and yeah, it's just like I kind of just like the process of like making music. Like, I love hearing like those leaks that people make, and just like before the final product.
Yeah, I feel like there's a feeling you get of, you know, finding a song that's so new. It's like not a lot of people heard it yet. Like, I remember first, like when I found what's his name, Keed. Like, I felt like Keed was so like in his early stages. Same with what's his name, Lil Mosey. Lil Mosey like had a stage where he was like still low key, and same with Lil Skies, and I was like always bumping that shit.
Lil Skies was hella low key for a while.
Yeah, and he had bars for too long.
Definitely.
Like I forgot his last album, the Flower one. That shit was dope too. But yo, like there's a way that music also combines with fashion that is kind of indescribable. Like you got Kanye out here with shoes and fashion. You have different people that are in that niche as well.
Oh, Tracy too. Shout out Lil Tracy.
Oh yep, Lil Tracy.
Me and Tony fuck with Tracy heavy.
Yeah. I be bumping Tracy a lot. We bumped Tracy, P, bumped Uzi a lot, Cardi, Uno, like
Pierre Bourne.
Oh yeah, Pierre,
Bourne, yeah.
Uno the activist. All that shit's dope. I like that Uno Uno and Cardi time, like early days, those shits was lit. Like Beef, I was bumping that so often.
Yeah, facts.
That shit's lit. But
Beef, KK.
oh yeah. Kelly K, yeah. Nah, I love how music like just came the way it is. Even though people hate on music, like I'm one of those people that like just different types of music. Like I like how it just changed.
Facts, except country. Fuck country.
Oh yeah, I don't fuck with country. Country is just too like sad for me, bro. Like I be listening like it's sad and like just I'm not from no country shit, so it's like I'm like damn.
I got some like redneck roommates. They be playing that shit on like Friday nights, playing beer pong. It's like, bro, turn this shit off. It's putting me in a mood right now.
Yeah, you're like, yo, I don't even belong to this mood. But you can have like artists and stuff rock your shit too, because obviously artists are into fashion. Now, have you guys ever thought of like sending artists or like top guys your product?
Yeah, we actually have a couple dudes that have our shit right now. Like, Ayo and Teo. Like, I got a Rolly.
Yeah, the
like,
dancers.
So Ayo has 2 pairs of Corrupt Kid right now.
Oh shit.
And who else? Oh, Fishnark from Gothboy Click. He has a pair. He rocked a pair for a concert back in like, I think like February. He rocked a pair on stage. It was sick.
Oh wow, nah, that's dope.
We've just been trying to. That's kind of like the next step for us. It's just getting our shit into the hands of these guys that have such a big influence on people.
Yeah, if they're rocking it, why not? Somebody else. They're like, yo, I want to be like him.
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope. And I see that with the product, the jeans and stuff like that. Now, I don't know where your price ranges are at, but like, how do you guys usually go about that as well?
It has to do with like how much time goes into it, the materials that you use, and just looking at like comparable shit like in the underground realm. That's one of the hardest things though, coming up with like a price.
Yeah,
price is hard, but honestly we just like we kind of just decide our own.
Just kind of like fucking put a price on it. Just look at them and be like, those are at 120.
Yeah, like how much would I pay for this shit right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes we be losing on it though too. Sometimes we put like a lot of time and like the price doesn't reflect that sometimes.
Facts. Like for the last job, I spent like 10 hours on a pair, and I sold them for like $100, and it's like I'm making less than minimum wage. And you take out all the materials and shit, but like I said, like the money doesn't really matter that much.
And now, do you guys like feel that you reached a time where it's like you can legit make money through this? Like it could be a job.
Yeah, I mean that's the goal. I don't fucking want to work. I don't want to be an employee. Antonio always says, I don't want to be an employee. I want to be a CEO. And it's like, that's facts. Like I want to be like the leader of my shit. Like I don't want to be like reporting to anybody.
Yo, I'm gonna have you say that on cam just because that shit's lit. Say that again, like be a CEO, bro.
Yeah. Like I don't want to be an employee. I want to be a CEO. Like I don't want to be like reporting to anybody for this shit. Like I want to be the leader of my own shit, making my own decisions.
Yeah, like relying on more people just makes you more dependent, and then you might as well just get the bag yourself and do as you guys are doing. Just keep moving.
Exactly.
That shit's lit though. And yo, if you guys are out here, yo, go cop some Corrupt Kid, corruptkid.com. Follow them, Corrupt Kid, Corrupt Tony. You guys can shout out your Instagrams and stuff like afterwards. But yo, like it's a dope thing. Like I haven't interviewed somebody in so long just because it's been a quarantine time. So like just discussing real shit with creatives like yourselves.
Have you done any other Zoom interviews?
No, this is the first Zoom interview, yo. You guys.
Really?
Yep. I didn't know like honestly how to go about it because I didn't know you could record it as well. So I was like, I can record myself, but like how would I record you guys? But we found a way to do it.
Yeah.
Man, fuck this coronavirus shit, man. It's pretty whack.
Dog, I mean, it's like there's a side of it. You know, it sucks. You can't go anywhere. I also think like you gotta just try to do something, because if you don't, it might be a long-term thing. It'll be hard to get out of
so
it.
many people right now that just like are wasting all this time. It's like, why don't you just use this time to just do something?
Yeah, that's the best way to go about it. You can't just like let time fly. I mean, it's historical either way. You're gonna tell your kids, yeah, I was over here in coronavirus time, but I just lay down and read
Like
books.
even Antonio, like last week before our drop, he was like, "Yeah, you've been like way more productive during this time," because like I would take like a week to get a pair done, and I was just banging out like a couple of weeks now, and it's just like I have so much time to do this shit, and it's like I don't really like I got classes, but it's not like I got way more time, and it's just going so fast that
Yeah. Oh, and I got a question for you guys actually from the live. Jules Bibb said, "What's Corrupt Kid about?" Like, I guess he just walked in, so give him a quick synopsis of it.
Yeah, so Corrupt Kid is just a name for a brand that started in 2019. It's just like how we're trying to explain like where we live is like everything's corrupt, and like we're just products of that corruptness, and we're just trying to like
Yes,
get
sir.
positive energy off that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a culture in itself. I mean, that's really what a lot of the youth is right now. The world around us is kind of fucked, and then we just have to keep
everything.
Keep going with dreams.
Yeah. Facts.
That's
Yo, I was about to say, me and Gene Tunes got round 2 coming up from the face mask.
a word.
wanting it.
Yeah.
Watch out for face masks. You guys want some style, and you're protecting yourself. There you go.
The first round sold out in under a minute. 5 masks.
Ooh. How many did you guys make in quantity?
There was only 5 that time, but we're doing 15 this time.
Oh, word. No, that's still like crazy though. Right when you put it, that means people fuck with it, obviously.
Yeah, no, they went crazy for them.
That shit's like never happened before like this month where shit's just been selling out that fast. Like this last drop that we had last week was just insane. Like I was sitting on my couch just like talking to Antonio, and it was like we get like ordered, and like I get like the notification on my phone. It was like 10 in a row, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we almost had 30 that dropped, and like any other drop before that, we'd sell like how many? Like 5 or 6 things.
Maybe like 6 pairs or something like that,
Oh,
and
shit.
never in like the span that it happened in. Like we sold like 30 pairs in like a day, which was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean that's what happens when you're putting in the work, and you guys believe in what you're making and you're putting in the time. I feel like it's just gonna keep increasing as you guys go. You guys have a positive attitude about it. There's no it's crazy. You think now it's just you guys are making money, but it really is gonna grow to something big. Especially if you believe in it.
Pressure for sure.
That's the only way. And then everybody else too. New England's a fucking creativity hub. Like even if we're slept on, there's so much out here.
No, for sure. Like we like I don't know. A couple of months ago, we were talking about maybe after graduation moving out to New York, but I'm pretty sure we're like at the consensus now that we're just gonna kind of just roll with this shit out of the 508 for a while.
Yeah. I like Worcester though. Worcester has some cool peoples. Like
Oh yeah, Worcester's tight.
yeah, I went to Assumption. I don't know if you knew, but like yeah, and
Oh, did you graduate yet?
well, not tech. Like I graduate in May, but I'm basically done.
Last semester, yeah.
Yep, but yeah, I've been out there for like 4 years. So Worcester's a nice place. Definitely like a creative place too.
Yeah, I fuck with Assumption. Played a couple playoff games there.
Oh word. Oh, what school do you go to?
I went to St. John's.
Okay, word.
So like our like playoff games for football were like on the Assumption field under the lights because we didn't have lights.
Oh shit, that's dope though. Yeah, man, Assumption was a time, but that's where I met Mac,
Yeah.
and I met a good amount of people from Worcester too there that I'm still cool with. But it's a nice place. And you guys been there all your life, or you guys were born there?
Yeah, I was born in Worcester.
Yeah, I'm like 15 minutes out of Worcester.
Okay.
I live in Charlton, but I'm stationed right now out of Rhode Island, just because like I go to school in Rhode Island, so I got a house down here. So I've just been like posted up here with my girl for like the
bet.
past month.
Bristol, yeah, that shit's like 25 minutes, but
Shout out my boy Ace Mason out of Worcester. He's like one of our biggest supporters, low key. He
Shout
buys
out
like
Ace Mason.
yeah, he's bought shit from like every drop. Like this man's grinding. And
In terms of like actually like working with someone out of here, like we haven't yet. Every collab we have has like been out of state.
As far as like clothes wise, it's been out of state, but there's people that make music in the area that we're like that are just like our friends.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like fashion is like what we discussed earlier. Is it combines with rapping and music in general.
Yeah, for sure. There's even been like there's like dudes that'll hit us up and it'll be like, "Yo, send me some pants," and they're like they make music, so it's cool. Everyone that's like in music is into fashion, kind of.
Basically, you like art, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I definitely I find a lot of like influence in art and like just creative music. I like all that shit. I like that shit.
Yeah, I'm minoring in visual arts, so it's like screen printing and like paint and shit. It's just like that shit's just cool to me.
Oh, so you're actually studying that too?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm majoring in marketing, but that's like I take classes in like drawing, painting, screen printing, shit like that.
Oh, that's dope.
It just helps me. It's just like a good break from like the business classes.
Yeah.
A chance to like express yourself.
100%. That's because you're expressing yourself. 100% an expression, and I find that with music. Like I do music on the side too, and just making music is a way to like output whatever I'm thinking or just the vibe I'm at. And I'm sure the same thing with clothes too.
Yeah, it's like a nice channel to get your stuff out. Like I feel your creativeness. Like I don't know.
And I'm sure like those long hours spent, you guys have all types of moods going. You're like thinking different thoughts.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like frustration. Sometimes like, I don't know. And like I don't know. Nate talks about this a lot too with me. Like we don't feel like happy about like something after we make it. It's like, oh, I thought it was gonna be better than this. And then we kind of like hype each other like about our stuff we make. Like Nate would be like sending me something. He'd be like, "Yeah, I don't fuck with this. Like this looks trash." I'd be like, "Yo, that's actually fire. Like post it, bro." And then he posted, and then it'll do very well. I just feel like we're like too hard on ourselves with our designs, and like it's a good balance to have another person to tell you that like your shit's popping. Like
dude, I feel like that's just kind of like the life of the artist. Like you make some shit, and you're like you love the process of making it, and then you get the end product, and you're like, I don't really fuck with it as much as I thought I was gonna.
And that's kind of like the perfectionist mentality too, because you're always like, damn, it's not as good as it can be, and you want to add more to it, or it's not where it can be. And that's
definitely. Antonio's definitely more of like the perfectionist, and I'm just like, let's get this shit out there. But like, I feel like it's good to have both sides because
that's how you function. You guys both create that. You put in a lot of work in different editions, but it has to be put out at some point too. And
like I'll be like, let's put this shit out, and he'll be like, nah, like we got to make sure all these details are perfect, which is like it registers with me. It's like I want to put out a product that has like great details and everything. Like everything does need to be perfect, and yeah, it just goes vice versa. That's perfect. You guys are both creating that circle of it. It's always gonna be a point where you're like, damn, this shit's not good enough or whatever, and you just gotta stay motivated, believe in what you're doing, and I'm sure the products are gonna be there. And as you said, you might think, oh shit, like need more or add more, and then all of a sudden a lot of people fuck with it. Just really don't know.
We be beefing a lot too sometimes.
You said what?
We be beefing a lot too sometimes.
Low-key.
Talk about a time where you guys beefed over some shit.
I mean, it's like an everyday thing.
Chronic shit.
Yeah, it's just like friendly beef. I mean, this guy's my brother. No. We're not. It's love.
Yeah, no, that's how it is. Like you argue with your sister, you argue with your sibling. It's really not like that. You know what it is.
Like we talk every single day, and we're working together every single day. Like you're bound to like get into some fights. It's just like how it happens.
Facts, especially right now. Like it's a quarantine time. Like you're just stuck in there. Minor stop at this. What's up, guys? We got 3 viewers right now, sticking with us. I'm not. It's dope to talk with you guys. like I haven't met a new person in a very long time. It's been months.
I bet, bro. Yeah.
Shit's crazy. But
yeah, so we're getting ready for a new collection in May, end of May right now, and so we're gonna do more jeans in this past collection, and then we dropped hoodies today, and we're gonna get some either tees or hoodies done for June, maybe, Nate. That's what we're thinking.
shit.
Yeah, we're probably like the middle, like beginning middle of June. But like, if you want shit, definitely be looking at the page. Definitely like toss us a follow. Make sure you're like checking in on the website, like
at corruptkid.com, at corruptkid Instagram.
Yeah, because we'll post shit and we'll be like, we're closing the website at midnight, and then people hit us up 2 days later and be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I wanted this pair, and it's like, bro, like, I'm sorry, like, we have other orders.
Yeah, and like you know, you can't just think about one person or two people. You know, you just have to keep moving, let it out.
I mean, we're definitely trying to like please all our customers, right? Like, I'll make you an order if I have time, but it's like, you know, like, money talks, right? So it's like, if someone has an order in before you, it's like, I gotta do that first, obviously.
Oh, 100%. Money is going to talk. That's the beauty of everything, you know. If it's not making money or you're not, you know, putting the money for it, you're probably not getting it.
Yeah, and like on top of that, like, I mean, I feel like if we say yes to one person about it, then we gotta say yes to everybody. Like, once we close the site, we close the site. We probably had 5, 10 plus people like ask us like, "Hey, I missed it. Like, can I cop this?" And we just had to say no to all of them because
like obviously, like, I feel bad saying no, but it's like I got 10 other orders I gotta do, so it's like, you know.
No, and that's just how you develop that like discipline as far as being a business, because at the end of the day, you're a business and you gotta, you know, have people paying attention to the right times to buy shit. You know, if you slack, then you know, like, that just teaches you gotta pay attention and you gotta be on the brand or looking up what's gonna happen.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's just, you guys, that's marketing right there. That's just keeping people pleased, but also making sure you guys are getting things done at the right time.
It's like, you're not gonna hit up like Zach FTP or like fucking what's the dude at Supreme and be like, yo, I missed the drop, like, let me get this tea, and they're like, I can't. like it's supply chain type shit. Like, I ordered the certain amount that I got orders from, and you're just fucking up that whole process. But yeah, shout out everyone that like wants orders. Like, I'm definitely trying to like do custom orders as soon as I can.
Yo, shout out.
And also, like, we're full-time students too. Like, we're still doing online school, and that's slowing us down, I'm not gonna lie, because I still got like 2-3 classes a day, and then on top of that I spend another 5-6 hours trying to make clothes. So I feel like once summer hits and we're out of school, it's gonna be like, we're gonna be moving a lot faster than we are now.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like the past couple summers, we both had like jobs. Like, Antonio was detailing, I had internships the past 2 summers, but like this summer, it's like we're going full pressure on this, so
100%.
Expect like hella drops.
And you know, obviously you guys are trying to do like multiple things, and those are multiple streams of income. If you're thinking about it, like the school shit, you got to go to school and then do that on the side, and then it all finishes at a perfect time. That's just how, like, that's how I thought about it when I was in school, because I want to do creativity, podcasting, talking, but obviously, like, you got to have a check behind it too. So that, you know, that's a part of it.
Yeah, that's why at the beginning, when there was no money coming in, we had to like get some side money coming in to fund the materials and all that stuff. But now I feel like we're at the point where this could be like a full-time job for a little bit while.
Facts.
I mean, we're making enough to support ourselves and buy some new stuff. Like, we dropped a rack each on new machines today.
Wow.
So we're just gonna try to like I've never used an embroidery machine in my life. Don't know like how to use it at all. I've copped it, and we're just gonna figure it out.
That's how it is. That's dope though. You guys are on a whole path, and I see fucking success just all the way. You know.
I hope so.
Facts.
That's the spirit. But I see you guys are humble dudes too. It's good to stay humble as well. Just keep moving, and that's how it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Nate can agree with me on this. We don't feel it. Like, we don't feel like I don't know. We got a lot of support and a lot of people telling us like all these great things, and like at the end of the day, like, I still feel the same as I ever been. I'm still like, I don't know. It's just.
Yeah, definitely. Like, the sales have increased, but it's like you still kind of like, I feel like the same amount as I did like last March.
Yep. I mean, I'm sure that comes with time too. Like, you know, as time goes, you're like, oh shit, like, you know, this has changed, that's changed. But in reality, you kind of stay true to yourself, or, you know, your vision that you have, and it's a beautiful thing.
And I think that's how like people will like fuck with us more, because like we're just like staying true to who we are and just like doing what we like. Like, I don't know. I feel like people value that more.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people hit me up and they're just like, I've seen you doing this last year, and, you know, like the beginning of last year, and, you know, I didn't hit you up back then, but it's like, you've continually just like kept putting shit out, and we've seen like the level of your shit just increase and get better, and it's like, I fuck with your shit. Like, I fuck with how, and it's not like I just fuck with your clothes, it's like, I like how you're like keeping to this shit, like you're keeping motivated, you're keeping like releasing shit, like you're not gonna stop.
And that I think that's the biggest thing, because it influences people too. You know, even though you guys are still like, you see yourself like not where you want to be, you're still like a lot farther than, you know, where people want to be. So it's like you already influence people in that way to start, you know, a brand.
Fact, man. People hit us up in the DMs and they're like, you inspired me to like start making clothes, and I'm like, no way. That's sick. Like, that's one of the biggest influencers for us. It's like, we're actually motivating people to go out there and like start doing shit on their own.
That's a good feeling though, you know. You're putting something more than yourself almost. You know, you're doing stuff. It seems, you know, you're helping other people too.
Definitely.
That's dope. Now, you guys have any last questions or comments, whatever, as we come to close?
I mean, I guess stay tuned for what's coming, because we got another 2 drops planned within the next month.
Stay tuned
like
for that.
Jason's collab, and then a collection. So we're going to be posting a couple times a week. And just stay tuned for that. We're just having fun with it and just trying to bring content out for the people.
Yes, sir. Yo, go follow Corrupt Kid, as I put down there. These guys are dope. You know, out of Worcester, Massachusetts. You know, all my Assumption homies, everybody out there, show love. And you guys are going to have more content coming soon. So it's going to be lit. And we have here Corrupt Tony, Corrupt Nate. Now, what's your Instagrams and your social places?
I'm at Nate Corrupt on Instagram.
All right.
I'm at Young Tony with an X instead of an O.
Bet, follow that. And you know, we're gonna have more of this soon. And you guys keep doing your thing. Nice meeting you guys. Like, this is already dope.
Thanks for having us, bro. This is our first interview, so
We talked that real shit for a good amount of time too. It's, you know, the time flew by. But yo, thanks for coming on here, and thank you, Mac, as well. Shout out Mac, you know, for linking us.
Shout out Mac for hooking us up.
But yeah, yo, we'll probably talk soon or something like that. You guys feel free to DM, or, you know, I'll DM you guys asking about a drop for sure. Cause
yeah, we should all link when we're in Worcester.
For sure. Once all this shit's over, bro. You know, but
it happens soon enough.
Yo, you guys have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy. You guys stay healthy. Thank you for tuning in. And yo, enjoy the weekend.
All right, bro. Thank you.
All right.